Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in today's video we will understand how to add new person in Encharge from Gumroad Sale. So here let's say that whenever a customer makes a purchase in my Gumroad account, then I want to add the same customer as a person in my Encharge account. So to do this, I will have to build an integration between these two applications, for which I will be using Pabbly Connect, where my trigger application will be Gumroad and my action application will be Encharge. So here, whenever a new purchase will be made in my Gumroad account, then automatically the customer will be added as a person in Encharge. So to learn how I set up the integration between these two, follow me through the screen. In this video, we will understand how to add new person in Encharge from Gumroad Sale. So here my objective is to add the customers who make a purchase on Gumroad into my Encharge account as a new person. Now to do this, I will have to build an integration between these two applications, that is Gumroad and Encharge. So to do this, I will simply sign into my Pabbly Connect account. But if you are a new user, you can click on the sign up for free button and you will get 100 tasks for free every month. So as an existing user, I will simply sign in. Now this here is the all applications page by Pabbly. I will go to Pabbly Connect and click on access now to reach my dashboard. Now this here is my dashboard, and to create a new workflow, I will go to my right hand side corner and click on this create workflow button. And now in this dialog box appearing, I will give my workflow a name and I've named it as add new person in Encharge from Gumroad Sale. And over here on my left hand side, you can see that these are the folders that I've created. So I want to save this workflow in the folder named as Gumroad to Encharge. So now I will click on create. As I did that, now I have arrived on a very important window which consists of trigger and action. Basically, trigger and action are the two most important principles or concepts of Pabbly Connect on which this entire automation and integration will depend. Trigger says when this happens, action says do this. Basically, action is an automated response of your trigger application, and in a workflow, you can only have one trigger but multiple action. So now moving to my use case, that is to add new person in Encharge from Gumroad Sale. So here in my trigger window, I'm going to search for Gumroad as my trigger application, and here it is. After selecting the trigger application, I need to select the trigger event that will be new sale. That means this trigger will start working whenever a product will be purchased in Gumroad. That means whenever a sale will be made. So here I'm selecting it. As I've selected my trigger application and the trigger event, so here a webhook URL is given and along with that a help desk is given. So read this help desk given below carefully because this webhook URL will help you to connect your Gumroad account with Pabbly Connect. So now I will take you to my Gumroad account. And here I will scroll down and go to settings, and in settings I will go to advanced, and here in advanced I will go to ping. So over here in this ping endpoint I will remove this existing webhook, and now I will go to Pabbly Connect and copy the new webhook URL, and here I am going to paste it. Once this is done, I am going to click on update settings. And here you can see that your account has been updated. That means a connection has been made between Gumroad and Pabbly Connect. So here in Pabbly Connect, you can see that it is waiting for a webhook response. That means now whenever a new sale will be made, the details of that sale will be captured over here in Pabbly Connect. Now I will make a test sale in Gumroad. So here these are the products that I have. So here I want to buy this watch. So over here this is the page, and now I will go to buy this. Now over here in the checkout page you can see that the quantity is 1, the product name is watch, and here you can see the price, that is $10. So as this is a test purchase, it says this will be a test purchase as you are the creator of at least one of the products. Your payment method will not be charged. So over here moving to the contact information, here I'm going to mention a dummy email. So here I've added a dummy email address that goes as demo@pabblytudes.com, and over here I've mentioned a dummy phone number. Now here I will be mentioning the full name, and I'm going to mention it as dummy customer. And now here I will give the street address as ABC Road. Here the city is as city, country will be India, and the postal code will be this. And now I'm going to click on pay. And you can see that your purchase was successful. So here in Pabbly Connect, you can see that the details are received. So here you can see the shipping details that I've mentioned. Here you can see the full name. Scrolling down with other details. So here you can see that the details is successfully captured. Here is the email along with some other details. So here the first objective of this automation is set up. That means now whenever a new sale will be made in Gumroad, then here in Pabbly Connect, the details of that sale will be captured. So this trigger will instantly capture the new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. So moving further with my use case, that is to add new person in Encharge from Gumroad Sale. So as here I have received the response in Gumroad new sale. So here I'm going to create a new person in Encharge. So here I'm going to search for Encharge and here it is. And now here in the action event, I'm going to click on add or update person. So this will create a new person. So now here I need to establish a connection between my Encharge account and Pabbly Connect. So I will simply click on connect. And if you have an existing connection, you can go with the same or you can simply add a new connection. So to add a new connection, I've already opened Encharge in one of my tabs and now I will click on connect. And here I will click on allow as it is a secure access. And the authorization was successful. So moving to these fields, the first field is of email. So here I'm going to map the email from the response received. Mapping means to insert the data from previous step. So here as I've received the response from Gumroad new sale, here I'm going to search for the email and now I'm going to map it. So I've mapped it. Moving to the first name, last name and the name. So instead of mentioning the name as first name and last name, I'm going to mention it as the complete name as I've received from the response. So here is the full name and I've mapped it. So scrolling down and moving to other details. So moving to phone number as I've got the phone number from the previous response. So here I'm going to search for the phone number and here is the phone number. Now moving to the shipping details like address, country, city and all. So here I'm going to map the address that was ABC Road and here it is. And now I'm going to map the country. So here I'm going to search for the country and here is the country. Now I'm going to select the city. Here is the city and I've mapped it. Now moving to the postcode, again from the response received, I'm going to map the postcode. So here is the postcode. So as I've mentioned all of these details, this method of mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response with new data, so that new data can be taken over here in these fields. If I would have written this information manually, in that case, this information would have become static, which means that it wouldn't change even if I would have received new response. So to avoid that problem, we map the information. So now moving further, I will simply scroll down and now here I'm going to click on the save and send test request to see the response. And here I have received a response and it is a positive response because here you can see that the user created time and date is mentioned. That means a new person is created in Encharge. So here you can see the details, that is email, first name, last name and along with the complete name, along with some other details like the shipping address and all. And now I will take you to my Encharge account and here in people, you can see that a new person is created by the name of dummy customer. Here is the full name. You can see the email and the last activity and the created at time. So here a new person is successfully created in Encharge. So this integration and automation was a successful one. Now whenever a new sale will be made in Gumroad, then automatically that customer will be added as a person in Encharge.
Not just these applications, you can integrate a lot more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubts regarding Pabbly, reach us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can visit us at forum.pabbly.com. If you have any pricing related query, you can visit this link. So if you like this video, please share it with your friends and colleagues and do not forget to like, share and subscribe our channel.